Good evening, everyone. Thank you for tuning in again to another Panther show. Today, I have my regular guest, Kyra. How you doing today?
Good.
You got any shout outs you wanna say before we get started?
Yes.
Go ahead.
To my mother, my father, my brother, my sister, Renaya, Mayana, and Martel and Bryson, my grandmother, my other grandmother, my auntie, my whole entire family.
The whole
and
family.
friends.
All right, well, let me remind you one more time. We are the Barbara Sizemore Academy, located at 6547. My bad. 6547 South Stewart Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60621. You can also reach us on the web at www.bsics.org, or you can call us at 773-651-1661. So again, I want to thank you for tuning in to the Panther Show. Today, some of every week we have like a topic that we talk about, and Kyra mentioned that she wanted to talk about friendships and how important friendships are. So I'm going to ask Kyra a couple questions, see what she thinks. So tell me, do you have a lot of friends right now?
Yes, I have quite a lot.
Quite a few. Are most of your friends, they all go to school with you, or you got friends outside of school? How does that work?
I got friends in my family. I got friends at school, and I got friends outside of school.
And so, how important is it for people to have like good friends these days?
It's actually really important, because if you don't have any siblings there, then you can have a friend to talk to tell secrets to do everything. But if you don't have any friends, so it's very important, because you don't want to be alone. You don't want to feel like an outsider. You want to be the lead role, not the
you want to be
understudy.
A leader?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I grew up, one thing that a lot of young people don't realize these days is like some of the friends that you have when you're younger, growing up, you'll still have those friends, but you might not be in touch with them. Y'all might move into different states. You might, one might get married and move on. But it's good to start your life off with a good friend. I just want to say, like, when I was your age growing up, in my neighborhood, I had a lot of friends. I had a lot of my friends were older than me, though. Like, I would say when I was about 10, my friends were like 12 and 13. They always showed me the ropes. But a lot of those friends I still kind of keep in touch with through Facebook. I grew up in California, but I live in Chicago now. And a lot of those friends that I had growing up in California, we still kind of Facebook, hey, how you doing? Happy birthday, this and that. But we don't hang out and kick it maybe once every 10, 12 years. But what do you think? Like, how do you feel about that? Like, some of the friends that you have now, do you plan on having them like throughout your whole life? How's that work? How do you think that's going to work?
Yes, because there's no telling the future. I don't want to get married, but I might eventually get married. I want to have, if I get married in the future, I want to have a friend there to be what is it called? The maid of honor.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You have the best man, and for the men, and then you have I guess it's the maid. I've never been married, so I don't know exactly how that goes, but.
Also, I might not get married, and I still want a friend to be there to talk to and eat popcorn with and watch movies and stuff.
I feel. You know what I noticed though? This is one thing. I guess it's been going on for a long time, but this is what I noticed working at a school, is that 1 minute you have a best friend, and then all of a sudden y'all fighting and arguing, and then y'all hate each other the next day. And then the following day, a day or two later, y'all back friends again. How does that work? Why do you think that happens so much? Like, why do kids or young people argue and fight, and then they friends again the next day?
Well, I've been going through stuff like that, like with one of my friends. I'm not gonna say her name, but it's actually 3 friends I went through that with, and also like it works out that way because we wasn't talking for a while, and then we understood that we need each other. We need to talk. We can't separate it all because we were that close.
Well, so that I was gonna say, do you think real close friends, it's just natural for them to have arguments and fight with each other?
Is that it is because it's like they come even more close to you than you ever thought that they were, and they like a brother or sister to you. And you know how brothers and sisters argue and fight and get along. Yeah, that's how it is with friends.
Yeah, I mean, like I have like a few best friends. Not the friends I'm talking about that I grew up with, but I have a few best friends that I knew before I moved to Chicago, and they actually live in Chicago as well. And like one in particular, we've never had a fight. We've had an argument, but we've never physically fought each other. But hold on, before we go any further, I think we got a caller. Caller, are you there? Caller, are you there?
Yes.
What's up, caller?
Like y'all were just talking about fights. So, so you and your friend have never got into a fight?
Not that particular friend. Well, I mean, like I said, like I think real close friends, when you have a close friend, and you guys understand each other, and you know how. You know what makes this person mad, or you know what makes this person upset. You don't try to cross that boundary or that line. You know, like I said, this one particular friend, we've never had a fight. We've argued before. We've had disagreements, but we understand each other, and we don't want to damage that friendship. So I don't think it would ever come to throwing blows at each other, because it would kind of dampen our friendship. Have you ever, Kyra, had a physical fight with a close friend, best friend?
I was afraid you were gonna say that. I was in 5th grade actually, and
you're in 5th. I mean,
I'm in 6th grade.
Oh yeah, okay.
And well, we were like friends before, and then like we started to argue, and then we got so mad at each other that we actually physically fought. And then.
And were you friends later?
Yeah, we're friends now.
And y'all friends now? Best friends or just good friends?
I got a lot of best friends, and she's one of them.
Okay. Well, that's cool. I mean, I noticed too, like just working at the school, a lot of the stuff that people fight and argue over, especially friends, it'd be like over the dumbest stuff. I mean, would you agree with that?
Yes. Girls argue over boys.
Do they?
Why?
Because this boy likes you this week, then he dumps you, and now he likes another girl in the following week. Is that how it go?
I don't know.
Nah, I know you don't know. You better not know. But, yeah, so, I mean, we just talking about friendships. Before I go into this video, we're going to take one more caller. Caller, are you there?
Okay, so my question is, have you ever, what's an important of friendship?
You said what's important in a friendship? Well, I mean, we kind of discussed that, but tell her one more time, Kai. Why do you think? What makes a good friendship? Like, what makes a good solid friendship?
What makes a good solid friendship is the fact that they will never betray you. That they won't
stab you in the back.
Yeah, they won't ever talk about you. They won't ever fight with you. They might argue with you a little, but then they will understand the fact that you are special to them, and they will not, I repeat, will not disappoint you or leave you. Because I have a friend. Can I say that? I can say her name, right? Okay. I got Mayana, I have Renaya, and I have Melody and Sky. They are special to me. We may argue, we may fight, we may beef, but we still friends, and we love each other.
Yeah, I love it. I got one more caller. I'm going to see if this caller got something to say. Caller, are you there?
And Hati and Brianna.
I sure am. Hello, Kaya.
Kyra, hey.
How you doing, Kayla?
Good.
I caught some of your dancing on your videos. Boy, are you good. You had a couple of shows back about a couple of weeks ago. My God, are you educated? Listen, you're one of the smartest little girls I've ever seen on this show, KNTV. Let me tell you. I don't know who's your mama, who's your daddy, but they are really taking good care of you. You have very good subjects. Anytime anybody's sitting next to you, you just put them all down because they don't know and your hair looks beautiful today.
Yeah.
And as far as being friends, you try to be with friends as best as you can. We're all God's children, blah, blah, blah. You know how to do right and you know how to do wrong. Listen to your mama, listen to your daddy. You see anything bad going on in your neighborhood, get on your little cell phone, because I know you got one in your back pocket. If you see any kind of little trouble, whatever. But God bless you, little girl. You are so talented. You get next time they got dance moms on TV, you tell your daddy take you on that television show, you hear? Because you're a beautiful, beautiful dancer. Okay? And keep smiling. God bless you.
Thank you, caller. We appreciate your call. She called in before. You remember she called a couple weeks ago. We appreciate your call. We didn't mention this week that Kyra also is a dancer. So this will transition into this video. I want to go into a video that what?
My parents, I'm surprised that she doesn't know them because everybody knows my parents.
Really?
Especially my mom. Because my mom is a hard worker. She works at work. She works at home. My dad is a supreme hard worker because he has 2 jobs and he does great at them. He makes sure his family is okay and he does the right thing. And my mom is just so pretty and lovable.
Well, that's good because, I mean, at least you know what it means to work hard. Because a lot of youth these days, they don't appreciate what their parents do for them. They just, they talk back. They getting bad grades, so they really don't appreciate any of the hard work that their parents put forth for them. But to what my caller said, that's the reason why I picked Kyra to be a part of this show, because she stood out from the crowd, and she is like the top of the class. So that's why I asked her to be a part of this show. Let me take one more caller before I go into this video. Caller, are you there?
Hey. Yes, I am. It's me again. Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, little girl, you bring your mom and daddy on TV. They doing I didn't never see your mama and daddy, so I'm proud of them too. So you do bring them mom and daddy on TV, okay?
All right, we're going to try to do that, caller.
You do that. Have a blessed evening.
All right, you too. Let me go into this video. This is a video that was done by her class, actually. We watched the show Stomp, and I wanted to see if they could come up with their own rhythm and put together their own video. So this was just like a little small project that we worked on at the school. Here we go, everybody. Welcome back again. That was a very special video right there. Let me try to stop it. But yeah, that was a video that was done by my 6th grade class. But here you see I have another guest. Well, not a guest. He is part of the show. Introduce yourself again.
I'm Bryson Royale, a student at Betty Shabazz.
Yeah, speaking of Betty Shabazz and Barbara A. Sizemore, we are representing the Betty Shabazz International Charter School, but we are at the Barbara A. Sizemore Academy at 6547 South Stewart Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60621. You can reach us at the web at www.bsics.org, or you can give us a call at 773-651-1661. So, Mr. Bryson, another top student at Barbara A. Sizemore Academy. So today I want to talk to Bryson a little bit about Black History, about some this is Black History Month, but every year at Barbara A. Sizemore Academy they have something called the Black History Bowl, correct?
Yep.
And Bryson here is part of the Black History Bowl. Won't you just tell us, what is the Black History Bowl? What do y'all do there?
So the Black History Bowl, basically, we review, it's like a competition for 5th, 6th, and 7th and 8th. And we practice our Black history stuff that we learned throughout the year, basically. But the math teacher hosting it, she also gives us a sheet for it.
Oh, so
and we practice it, and we.
But you have to find the answers, right?
Yeah, we have to find the answers ourselves.
Well, that's good. Do you enjoy being part of the Black History Bowl?
It's fun to learn more stuff than just like Martin Luther King or Rosa Parks or Malcolm X. You learn more people's names. It's really cool.
Were you on the winning team last year?
Yeah, I was actually.
You were?
Yeah.
Was there any competition? Was it a blowout?
Nah, yeah, it was kind of a blowout. No competition. No competition.
What do you remember? What the score was?
The score 8th grade last year was actually really was close to us, but the score. I don't remember the score. All I know is that we.
So you were like 6th grade. You was representing 6th grade.
I was representing 6th grade last year. Now I'm in 7th grade.
So, what about the year prior to that? Was that last year your first Black History Bowl?
Actually, last year was my first. Last year was my first year at this school, actually.
This was your first year last year.
Yeah.
At the,
yeah. So this is my 2nd year.
All right. Before we go any further, let's take a caller real quick. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. I heard that the 6th grade last year had a cheat sheet to win.
Well, that's what the rumor was going around.
That is
they
totally
had a cheat
incomplete.
Sheet. I think Bryson will say something different. What do you say to that?
Okay.
How do you respond to that?
We did not cheat. We just had a lot of help with the research. A lot of 8th graders at our school say that we did not have a cheat sheet at all.
You think that was one of the 8th graders that called?
Yes.
Anybody in particular? Who did it sound like?
Martell Thomas.
Martell, we're gonna get Martell.
Yeah, Martell.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Why did he think? How did he hear y'all had a cheat sheet?
Well, he's just saying that because last year his class was terrible.
Really?
Yes, they were terrible. The 5th graders did better than them. Kyra, that was just up here. She did better than her class. She was in 5th grade. Yeah.
So what was the cheat sheet? There was the cheat sheet like he's claiming that y'all had the sheet while the bowl was going on.
Oh no.
Y'all had the answers already.
Well, yeah, we had to look the answers up.
So that ain't really technically
it's
a
not
cheat
cheating.
sheet. All right, do we have a caller? I think we have another caller. Are you there? Oh, I thought we had a caller. Well, back to this. Are you in the Black History Bowl this year?
Yeah, there is actually. I think it's on the 28th.
On the 28th?
Yes, at our school.
So have you had the cheat sheet yet?
No, we don't get cheat sheets. We have to look up the answers.
So you're gonna look up the answers this year?
Yeah. I've looked up quite a few. I have to finish though.
So tell me this: why do you think it's important? Well, hold on. Before I ask you this question, caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
What's up?
I wanted to say that I want to tell Mr. Bryson that we're gonna win that history bowl. He's gonna lose. Your school. This guy's gonna win.
Man, you know, it sound like it's getting heated up.
Yeah, it's a really packed competition.
Really?
It really is.
So is the bowl? Does it take? Is it just the Barbara Sizemore Academy campus, or is it both campuses?
I think it's only our campus.
So do you know? Does the other campus do something similar?
I have no idea.
And you guys won last year, you said, right?
Yeah.
So what is what do you guys get a prize, points? What do you get for winning?
When we win, we get $20. Each person on our team gets $20.
Mm-hmm.
And our whole class gets a pizza party.
Oh, that's dope.
Yes, yeah, it really is cool.
Do we got a caller online?
Yeah. So y'all talk about Black History. So did y'all see the movie Black Panther? I want to see that.
I haven't actually went to see it yet.
That was a really good movie.
So he brought up a good thing though. Did you see the movie Black Panther? You said, right?
Yes, it was a really good movie.
So what on a scale if you could grade it, what would you get? What grade would you give it?
Out of what?
Like an A, B, C, D, A minus, B plus.
I get an A plus.
A plus. It was really that good.
It was that good. It actually surprised me though. Like I thought it was gonna be like another superhero movie with like plot, but it was really good actually.
So without telling too much, I mean like from what I've read and what I've heard, I heard that there was like a pretty good message in there.
Yes, there was like two perspectives of the movie. Mm-hmm. Like there was his cousin and there was him, and like they both of their perspectives were going against each other.
Also, they're like rivals.
Yes, exactly.
And I mean, of course, the good guy wins, right?
Yeah.
But why do you think it's important for like not just for black children, adults? Why is it important for us to see this film? Like,
well, it's for us to see this film because it kind of like it shows that we have come from more than just
something greater.
Yes, we come from something greater, and for the women was a good. They had a good message apart for that too. Okay. Like they brought up the message a little bit.
That's good. I mean, because a lot of times, I'm sure you've seen movies and heard that a lot of black people, we don't get good leading positive roles, and then women, things are changing, but women don't get like good positive roles. Mm-hmm. But walking away from that, seeing that movie and walking out of the theater, I mean, give me some heart. Like, what did you really take away from that? Like, what was like not the message, but how did it make you feel walking out of that theater being like a young black man?
It made me feel empowered.
It made you feel a little bit more empowered.
Yeah.
Like you can achieve great things.
Yeah, I was cold because it was cold outside.
So imagine if we could have one movie like that can maybe change someone's life. What do you think would happen if we had movies like this coming out all the time to like empower our youth?
Well, if you have more movies like that, then it will change our perspectives. Like show that we are more like movie after movie after movie. Yeah. Like empower us. Like I felt after I walked out the movie theater, I felt empowered. It would make all of us black people feel empowered. So
do you think like we go to the movie theaters, a lot of the movies that come out it show us with guns and a lot of violence, even though that does happen in our community. Yeah. Do you think movies that portray us in a negative image, how does you think that affects us psychologically or the youth psychologically? Do you think it has an impact on them?
For the youth, it shows them that that's just the way of life when it really isn't. Mm-hmm. You make it the way of life, so like it really changes their mindset. Like, oh, we're bad, so I'm just gonna be bad. It's basically like that.
Yeah. So I actually wish we had some more time. I want to ask one more question of Brother Bryson. I mean, just overall, how important do you think it is for us as black people to have Black History Month? I mean, how important is that for us?
It's important. It's important for us to have our own month to bring back on all the stuff that our ancestors did for us. And like we should do it throughout the year. We shouldn't do 1 month.
More than
one. That's one of the things that our school tries to advocate, that we shouldn't just have 1 month. Like that's why we do it the whole year.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna try to squeeze in one more question. Who is your favorite Black leader.
My favorite black leader. Oh, that's tough. I would have to say like Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. For
Yeah,
what, because she stood for herself.
She stood for herself.
I hate that we have to cut it short, but I want to thank everybody that called in. I want to thank Bryson. I want to thank Kyra, and I want to thank all of our guests that came to the studio, even though you don't see them on the air. I want to thank everybody. I want you to tune in next Wednesday, same time, 6 o'clock, to the Panther Show. Thank you, everybody. Have a good evening.
Thank you for tuning in.